Are you plain bored of woodworking? Get excited again with Fisheye's Make Your Own Sandpaper Kit. Fisheye's Sandpaper Kit comes with everything you see here. Just pick your paper, spread the glue, and shake on the sand. Voila! Beautiful handcrafted sandpaper. And if you act now, we'll include candy sprinkles, absolutely free. What better way to say I love you than with a gift of sandpaper? Fisheye's Make Your Own Sandpaper Kit is just $19.99 wherever crappy gifts are sold.
Hi, Gary. Hi, Jim. I hear it's time for another episode of In Touch with Brant Aerials. I hear you got a great show tonight. I'm looking forward to it. Well, I gotta go. I got a thing to take care
of. I think the thing he's taking care of is the like button. Welcome back to In Touch with Brant Aerials. It's June the 6th or so, 2024. As usual, we'd like to stress there's no politics, religion, or racism. We expect kindness and respect. So turn off the news and let's just have some fun. Without further ado, my long-suffering co-host, Mr. Jim Beauchard.
Wow, that's something special you got new there, Gary. That's an opening from hell.
Oh, was it the other one? What did I say? Was it Herman and Lawrence's show? They showed your video of what the fuck? That's not funny.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. With all the different hairs. And to be fair, it's not my video.
Oh, okay.
I have a very creative helper by the name of Don Mudball.
Okay.
And he made that for me a long time ago, maybe even 2 years ago. But being Pride Month, I sent that to Herman, and he just had a hoot and wanted to play it on the show last night. So, thanks, Don. That's all you, buddy. It's always all Don.
Well, Don was here early. He was here right after Mike from Aerosnapper, and Warren's been in the chat active for a while, and Scott and Captain Joe America, and Brian from Waypoint, New England. And I see Rob Camarda, Aviano. Rob is in the chat now as well. And Johnny Drone Flyer's in there. And Paul, Wedge and Big, and Herman. Boy, I'm behind now. And John from Flying Flynn Media. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah. So what's the show about tonight?
Well, we're not going to talk about Akarasho going to the concession stand to get some buttered popcorn, that's for sure.
No extra butter, right?
Yeah.
He's got something there to take care of in the bathtub.
And whenever I get a buttered popcorn with a hole in the bottom, I throw it out. I'm afraid to touch that one.
Oh, man. Oh, there's Mike. Mike's back. Mike from Aerosnapper. Maybe I've taken a page out of Mike's book. I've started shooting the Costco construction in Brantford.
Right.
And I'll tell you, I can't do a voiceover like he does, because he's the master of that. I got a riot going on in the other room.
Yeah, it's a dog fight. Let him go.
Yeah. But, I just put in the little captions. But, boy, does it ever got a lot of views.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed. It was the last one was an update from last Friday. Got more views than anything I did for South Florida Drone Meetup. So go figure. People just love that kind of stuff. So
yeah, I think there might be a coupon there, and they got a deal at Costco. So link in the description.
Yeah, link in the description. There was Julie Nolke did a thing about the religion of Costco.
No religion, Gary.
Huh?
No religion.
Okay, yes. There's no whole without wholesale. There's no soul without wholesale.
Okay.
You can't have a whole soul without wholesale. Something like that, anyway. But yeah, so no, it was a fake religion.
Yeah.
Anyway, maybe we should we invite some people in?
Well, if you want.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let me.
Don't invite Warren because he won't show up.
No. So there it is. There's the StreamYard link if anybody wants to join us. We'd be happy to entertain you as long as you're not talking about politics, religion, racism, or
26 beers.
Or 26 beers. Oh, we could always do that stump the yank kind of thing, where we have.
That's not to say all Yanks are stumpy.
No, you give them a Canadian expression and they can. It's like that commercial. Have you watched hockey lately?
No.
Don't bet on the U.S. sites because they don't know hockey. And they ask all these people hockey questions, right?
Yeah.
Like, what's a 5-hole?
Well, I'm a goalie, so I know that.
Yeah, so those kinds of good questions for hockey. Have you been watching the playoffs at all?
No.
No,
I can't tell you the last time I found hockey to be exciting.
No, I tell you, I've been watching everything every night, and now they've got 6 days between games.
Yeah,
I'm in a drought. I've been just watching drone talk shows every night.
I remember my first wedding, the first one, way back when. It was on June the 9th, and that was the day they had the draft. So the Stanley Cup would have been well won prior to that.
Yeah.
So, and tuning in, see, that's when it used to be interesting to me.
I was married on the 28th of June. This is the first wedding. 28th of June, 1975, right? Everything's all set up. The week before, my best man calls me and he says, I got tickets for Pink Floyd. It's the same day. I can't come to the wedding.
Oh, my God. You got shafted from Pink Floyd.
Yeah, and I never got to see Pink Floyd. I should have gone to see Pink Floyd.
Apparently. I know that feeling.
Yeah.
I went to the doctor today, and I was having trouble getting my blood pressure, and the nurse taking it said, do you even have a heart? And I asked both my wives.
Oh, man. I had to take Vicky to an appointment today. So while she was in the appointment, this was, I got to drive an hour and a half to Hamilton to go to a specialist, right? So while she's in at the appointment at the hospital, I take the dogs down to the waterfront, right? And take them for a little walk. It's going to be an hour. She's going to be in there. Ozzy, here's me. I got a bag in my pocket in case somebody poops. I can pick it up, right?
Including yourself.
Including myself, anyway. So, walking Ozzy, we're on a grass strip. He jumps off the grass strip over the curb and poops in a sewer grate.
If you get him to do that on the toilet at home, it'd be perfect.
Well, I'm thinking maybe what I should do is take the lid off the septic tank and put a grate over top. Maybe I can get him to go right straight into the septic tank, right?
Yeah.
That'd be
one-stop shopping.
Oh, man, they're just lining up to get in here to talk to us. There's Droning with Jamie is with us now, too. But not online. Okay, I'm going to post that again. I'm not going to nag. Let me just go check and see how the like button is going.
Yeah. Speaking about carrying a bag for when your dog goes to the bathroom.
Well, that says we are live, so that's good. Excuse me. I got that frog in my throat. Sorry, that was was that political?
No, that was yeah.
No, that was Mudball Don.
Boop. Yay.
Hi.
Hey,
You guys look so lonely, I decided to hop on here.
how's it going?
Okay, I guess.
How's it going,
Okay.
So you've been watching hockey?
Oh, yeah. I've been watching the horse hockey, the donkey hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No.
do you know how much do you know about hockey?
I know that Not a lot.
Well, this will be good because you know everything about everything else. So it'll be fun to have a topic you know very
I
well.
do know that what was it? The Goon
Bob
was like one of the greatest sports movies ever.
Yeah, that was funny.
The Goon?
Yeah, the movie The Goon.
I haven't seen that.
Oh,
Is it better than Slapshot?
it's more
Yeah.
updated.
Yeah.
Slapshot's classic in its own. Liv Schreiber is the Goon.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And what's his name from the American Pie movies? The guy who played Stifler.
Yeah, James Allen. Well, I don't know.
I don't remember.
There's a series called Shoresy.
Yes, I have not seen Shoresy yet. I have watched all except for the last season of Letterkenny.
Yeah, it's the same guy, but Shoresy, that's funny.
Yeah.
Oh
No, I never really caught on to Letterkenny either.
well, I've never watched.
Well, you can go tug on your balls then.
That was shot in Listowel, eh, Gary?
Was it enlistable? I thought. Which one was done in Sudbury?
Well, maybe.
It's Sudbury.
Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah,
That's East Coast, isn't it?
Sudbury sounds familiar as far as Letterkenny shooting location.
yeah, but it started in Listowel.
Oh, okay.
The Sudbury Blueberries is their hockey team. Sudbury Blistering Blueberries or something.
Shoresy?
Oh, I also know that if you are a hockey player and you're going to learn how to figure skate, you have to be very careful because of the toe pick. I learned that from the Cutting Edge.
Yes, no toe pick in hockey.
No, but they ask a lot of hockey players to take figure skating lessons for speed and power.
Yep, and they make them skate with parachutes and weights.
Just in case the engine stops and
No, it gives them extra drag. They can't go as fast with that big
what'd
parachute.
you call me?
Yeah, no. We're not getting into drag. That's
Oh, Jim's gotten into drag before, though. It wouldn't be the first time Jim got into drag.
Yeah, I think it all goes back to high school. There was a party and I ended up with some dress on for. Well, I was drinking heavily back then. I don't remember.
yeah. They throw octopuses in Detroit. In Florida, they throw rats on the ice.
Do you know the story behind the octopus in Detroit?
Let me listen. Let me hear you tell it.
Okay. Well, it all started back in the day when there was just the original 6. So only the 4 top teams made the playoffs.
Yep.
So 1 played 4, 2 plays 3. So to win a series, you needed 4 out of 7. Then to win the Stanley Cup, you needed 4 out of 7. So to win the Stanley Cup, you needed 8 wins.
Oh, okay.
Octopuses, oddly enough, have 8 legs.
8 tentacles. Octopuses have 8 great big testicles. I mean tentacles.
Yeah. Yes. And
That was a misplaced S.
That's where that came from.
That's where that came from. Now they have 16 wins to win the Stanley Cup, so you have to throw
throw them in pairs.
2 octopi.
Octopussies?
Octopuses? Octopi?
Octopodes.
Yes. Yeah. What's 16 in Latin? No. Anyway.
I believe octopus. I believe that'd be Greek.
Okay. Don, are you going to South Florida next summer? Next spring?
There's no eclipse, is there?
There's no eclipse, and it really depends on cash and time off from work.
Yep. Because
Yeah.
if you would commit right now, I would commit because I haven't committed.
I haven't committed either.
I should be committed.
Are you going to drive down again?
If I go, yeah.
You already going?
I don't know.
Want to take my Toyota?
What are you going to take?
He's gonna ride up on top. He's gonna get some goggles and a bomber hat and sit up on top like Snoopy.
Now you and I can take a road trip.
Yeah.
I'll pick you up on the way down.
Well, what if the girls want to go?
They don't want to go this time.
Oh, don't they?
No.
Yours doesn't.
I would like to go,
Okay.
but
We'll pick you up on the way down.
We'll pick you up on the way down.
yeah, I'm not really on the way down for you guys. You'd have to hook a
For Don, for you, it'd be worth the trip.
a hard right.
That's what she
Well, yeah.
Add an extra day to your trip.
Well, you're in misery, right?
Yep.
Oh, we could take I-70. What are you doing? Somebody's screaming out there. I'm dog sitting. It's dance recital night. My daughter's an instructor and my wife's a manager.
Oh my gosh! And so you have a dog tied up like this somewhere?
Come here.
Poor dog.
Hey, Lawrence.
What's he doing to that dog?
I don't know.
We
You
need
know
to
all
keep
about
it.
dog sitting.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
They never scream like that. I don't know what he's doing to them, but they're
Let 'em-
walking backwards.
Let them go into the fur flies.
She's been attacking the other dog.
What a bitch.
She's the new one. This is Lulu. She's half Shih Tzu, half poodle. She's a Shih Tzu, and she's a rescue. She was found in a crate with 4 other dogs, all covered in feces, and we're
That's
fostering.
politically correct. No politics. Eh?
Yes, no shit.
Okay.
And yeah, so we're fostering her until we adopt her, probably next week. So she'll be one of us.
She'll be a full-fledged foster then.
Yeah, and then this is the guy she picks on, right? She picks on him because he's a male with a pink ribbon in his hair.
Yeah, well, don't get me started. It is June.
That explains the screaming.
You know, I watched one TikTok of a cute little dog getting groomed. And
Yeah.
I'm just inundated with a plethora of all word of the day. With all these
I'm looking it up right now.
with all
It means
these
a lot.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, you guys behave.
But they're so damn cute.
Come here.
Oh, bits and bites, yeah.
Oh yeah. He says I'm compliant now.
That's good.
There you go. That's one for you, one for you.
That's good babysitting. Give them everything they want just to shut them up.
Yeah. Well, that's what I do as that's what I used to do as a grandparent. I used to take them out for donuts before I sent them home.
Yeah.
And this time they were down. Two granddaughters were down, and I gave them half a bag of this.
All hopped up on cinnamon buns.
Yeah. Well, here you can eat that in the car on the way home with your dad.
Are those THC gummies?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, you might as well, eh? Get them started young.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got hooked on gummies. Oh, let's see. Yeah, Gary's in charge of the dogs. There you go.
Hey, Marcus.
Marcus is here. And I noticed somebody else joined. Oh, Joel, Mr. Skyfly. Yeah, he won a prize last time. But
Lake Pilot Jack was mentioned him. So you've got a decision to make whether you were going to get a Nevada 2.
we got a big paycheck today from the greenhouse people.
Nice.
And I'm faced with a dilemma. Do I buy the Avada 2?
Yes.
Or do I go to South Florida?
Oh, tough choice. The scales of justice.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
One way to solve both problems is get a job.
What?
Sorry, I didn't mean to swear at you like that.
Jeez. Don't
That's
politics.
going to be my thing is I have a job interview tomorrow
Oh, good.
for like a 9 to 5 weekday job.
Good.
So depending on how quickly I earn time off or how good they are about it,
Yeah.
that will determine if I take off. But I'm going to continue doing work on the side as Mudball Creative, and I can take that money and maybe fund a trip to Florida.
Yeah. Yeah. See, when I finished this job for the greenhouse, they brought the check over with a proposal that I start a new project in July.
Say yes.
I said, "Oh yeah, I'll do that." So, and then I was saying to Jim, I'm thinking I might go down to Lake Erie and approach a couple of the marinas and pass my cards around to do sort of a real estate shoot on boats.
Mhm.
If you've got a boat for sale and you're going to put it online, what better thing than have aerial shots of it going through the water so that people can see that A, it floats, and B, it's pretty good, but
Yeah.
and I've been doing this Costco gig, but that's not paying anything. All it's doing is getting me like a ton of views. Boy, oh boy, do they ever watch that stuff?
Yeah.
I
can't.
Wait, you're doing
Oh, yeah.
Costco things. I don't watch your channel. I don't look at your channel ever, so I don't know what you're talking about, this Costco thing.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Shorts.
Oh. Yeah, you got your shorts at Costco?
No, I edit my shorts at Costco.
I'm totally confused.
Now, what was it? Okay. They say there'll be cheap drones available when, here we go. Where'd it go? I'm on the wrong screen.
Ken's hawking his minefield meat. Ken, you have to move it. It's too close to my wife's birthday. It's like the day after my wife's birthday, and I can't really say, hey, let's go celebrate somebody else's birthday so close to her birthday.
Don't tell her it's Ken's birthday. She'll think it's a birthday trip for her.
Okay, that might work if I show up and Ken has a birthday cake for her waiting.
Yeah, well, you can have a birthday cake.
I mean, I'll buy it. He just has to give it to her.
Happy birthday, Kathy and Ken.
Happy birthday to the special K.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw a guy, he said, oh, your name's Kathy? Kathy with a C or Kathy with a K? Because all Kathys with a C are sluts. She goes, I'm Kathy with a C. Oh, yeah, he says, I got it backwards. So,
we drove almost, probably halfway there just for the eclipse that day. So that was half the trip that it would take to go to Minefield.
So there you go.
Bring your dune buggy.
I ain't gonna drive that dune buggy across the state. I might tow it.
Well, you'd be like the guys with the Harleys going to Laconia. We drove 19 hours to get to Laconia through a tropical storm, and then the morning when the storm passed, we're out at the bikes, and some guy says, "Can you help us load our bikes off the trailer?" I said, "Sure." "Where'd you come from?" I said, "Boston." So how far is that? "Oh, about an hour and a half."
Well,
the Harley guys, they trailer their bikes. The bikers they ride their bikes. Now, I think somebody in the chat mentioned that there'd be some real deals on Avada 2s once they're banned in the States. So I figure if there's a DJI ban down there, I'd be able to.
Jim, you gotta take care of business.
There's no weekly Beauchart in his mailbox?
Yeah, I sent him the link through a text because something's going on and it wasn't able to let me do it through an email. Ay.
Have you tried like WeTransfer, something like that?
Or Dropbox?
Yeah, no,
You
that's
got Google Drive?
yeah.
Put
Put
it
it in
on.
Google Drive and give them a link to Google Drive.
Yeah. Well, I sent you the link in a text, Ken. Check your text.
Yes, Ken, check your texts. He sent you one, and it's awesome.
I hope it hasn't expired yet. He must have been busy.
So now we're going to have to watch his show too.
You don't have to.
You see, he wasn't here early enough to see the intro.
Yeah, I did.
With the Uncle, no, Ken.
Oh, yeah, so
No, he wasn't. Oh, he wasn't. Yeah.
With the Uncle Extra Medium intro.
he hasn't seen it yet then.
No, and he hasn't seen the Uncle Extra Medium outro.
Oh my.
Yeah. Oh, there is an Uncle Extra Medium outro. That way, people, that's a little teaser. You can't leave early. You have to stick around to the very end.
To the very end of
The very end.
The end of the end.
This crap right here is boring as hell, and you're gonna be tempted to just click off and just say, you know what, it's not worth it.
No, you
Stick
can't.
around.
No, you
Stick
got
around. It's totally worth it.
You got to be here at the end.
You got to wait till the caboose leaves.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Wait till the train's in the station and parked. Don't
building.
Yeah, don't undo your seatbelt until the plane is at the terminal.
See, and I don't have my phone.
Jackrabbit wants to know if we can end the show now.
No. It's too
No,
early.
we're contractually obligated to keep it up for another half hour. Sorry.
Now, let me just take a look here.
That's what my wife said. I said it before you did. I knew. I was like, I heard what I said. And I was like, Jim's gonna pop in, and I was like, I gotta say it.
Contractually, yeah.
Okay. Ray Kelly has just changed his schedule time to 7:00 because originally he put it up at 6:00. And I thought, oh, we're going to be up against Ray Kelly. That wouldn't be good. You know,
Yeah.
he's a pretty popular guy with lots of good news and real content, right?
Yeah. He actually has drone videos
Yeah. And stuff.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Huh. Drone video.
I have a hard time putting together an intro and an outro.
Crazy. You have a hard time hitting the right button.
Well, that's it. You know, no, don't do that. Do this.
But that's like your brand now.
Oh,
Is
you
it?
got rid of it.
What?
Or was that the intro that was in the green room?
That was the intro was in the green room.
Oh, okay.
Because I can't put the intro and the outro in the green room at the same time.
Because you'd get really confused.
Oh, I get messed up so bad. Well, no, it won't let me.
Oh yeah. You can only share one at a time.
Yeah, because I'm the free version because I'm saving up to go to South Florida or buy a bot too.
Maybe that's why you have the paid version to have it preset in your. What do I know about live streaming?
Because when Vicky and I went down to South Florida this year, we paid for round trips for two twice.
Ken said he got it.
You got it?
Good.
Okay. Has he got it in time to put it in tonight's show?
I don't know. Maybe he'll.
Oh no, it's awful tight. He might not. He probably won't have time to edit it unless he has a whiz quick editing.
Doesn't need editing, man. It's
trust me. I've seen your stuff.
That's a little hurtful coming from an ex-friend.
I know it is. I'm just trying. It's good. I'm just thinking. If you could throw some extra cash my way, I'm an editor.
I know, and I bounce things off you, and it's
Hey, I gave you a great idea.
Oh, I know, and I'm working on it.
That's gonna be a good one.
Oh, that'll be funny. All I need is a dead fish, one that's not like Wanda.
Oh, I had a fish. Somebody pulled one of my fish out of the pond yesterday. I found it on the deck, dead.
Who would do that?
Raccoon, maybe? I don't know.
Raccoon?
Oh, I thought the grandkids would have done it. All right. We were just talking about you. Were your ears burning?
Oh, there's Tom. Oh, yes. What about Vegas, baby?
Vegas, yeah. There's a pie in the sky.
Yeah. My parents, they have a goldfish pond, and I never have any issues with my goldfish. In fact, I've got babies out there right now. But my parents, they feed their goldfish, and they would always they had a little floating ring up at the top of the pond, and they would feed their goldfish in the middle of that ring. Well, it trained the goldfish that when they saw a shadow, they'd all come right up to that ring for their food. So they looked out one day. There's a little, I don't know what kind of bird out there, sitting on the side of the pond. All the fish came up. He's just eating goldfish. They were just all coming right up, saw the shadow, and
Oh, man.
emptied their pond of goldfish.
Wow.
Look at this. Oh, I got to do this. Hang on a sec.
But whoever took the fish out of the pond
Is koi.
didn't eat it.
Didn't eat it.
He just left it there.
What kind of fish?
Goldfish.
You know,
I've eaten 10 of those.
crackers.
No, live.
No.
We had goldfish on the fishing boat. Remember?
Yeah, those were crackers.
Those were crackers.
But you're eating the like little goldfish as like a party trick.
In high school, we had record breaking day, and so I went to set the record of 10 live goldfish.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'll work on a picture from my yearbook for next show.
Oh,
Hey,
Ray Kelly's with us now. Ray Kelly.
I know he's feeding.
Yeah. And Ronnie from
God bless.
God Bless America. Yeah. And Tom. Did I say Tom was here?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
That's why you showed the Vegas chip.
Yes.
You're gonna have
Yeah.
to start working on your short-term memory, Gary.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
Record breaking day in high school.
Oh,
10 live goldfish.
okay.
Really wasn't a competition there, Scotty. It was just, to set the bar.
To set the bar. Tom, if you want to come in and join us to promote the Vegas meetup,
Yeah, that should cover the next 25 minutes.
by all means, jump
Yeah.
in. Links in the chat.
Wait, there's going to be a Vegas meetup?
Yes.
When is that?
We'll pick you up on the way over because we've got to go down and then over.
That'd be just as out of the way as.
That would.
November 8th, 9th, and 10th.
No, Jim, what you should be trying to talk me into is flying up to you and you guys picking me up and taking a road trip down with you. But flying up close to where you are, so when you drive down, we get to drive together.
The whole trip. Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah.
Fly to where?
We'll get
Somewhere
down
up.
to fly to Buffalo.
Yeah.
We'll pick them
Yeah.
up. We'll swing over to Burford,
Okay.
and then we'll head down for the 22-hour drive.
Yeah, that'd be all right. Maybe by then they'll have the Gordie Howe Bridge open. We could go down through Detroit and take I-75 down.
No, that's going to add time.
Yeah. Do you know who Gordie Howe was, Don?
He was a hockey player.
There you go.
Yeah.
He was Mr. Hockey. And the bridge from Detroit to Windsor is named the Gordie Howe Bridge. And the two pillars at either end, I can't do that with my finger, are shaped like hockey sticks, pointed at the sky in a slap shot kind of bent manner, sort of thing. Yeah.
And they paid an engineer for that?
Yep.
Wow.
And he doesn't drive a train. He's an engineer, but he doesn't drive a train.
That's uncanny. Is that false advertisement?
Did I say that Jordy was in the chat?
Nope.
He is.
Oh, hi,
Is
Jordan.
he?
I noticed that a while ago, and I meant to mention it, but I didn't want to talk over you guys.
20 hours if you look at the GPS, so I guess you got lost on the way down?
No.
Well, there's 2 hours of peeing and putting gas in the car.
20 hours, that's a long time for me to practice my harmonica playing.
That's how I learned to play harmonica, was in the car. Yeah.
How you getting home? I'll tell you that much. No, as soon as we crossed the border at Buckafuffalo, because there was a lot of, and it was all close, and like I'm trying to watch the road and the map, the GPS. I may have missed a turn that cost us 15 minutes.
Don't you have the big display on your car that just tells you where to go?
How big? Yeah, it was about that big.
Yeah.
It was 5:30 in the morning. It was dark.
Oh, when it doesn't light up, I guess.
No, I'm not going to win this, Jim. No, you are. Keep going. You're going to try. They're not going to listen to you.
Oh, okay. Tom and Bob are going to come on in a couple of minutes.
Why is it Wayne B is the only one with needing prescriptive classes?
I think he's just stating the obvious.
Why don't you tell him to wait around for the outro? I dare you.
Wayne, make sure you wait around for the outro because there's a special treat coming up at the end.
Yeah, if you think I'm stunning now,
in about 21 minutes. Yeah, I've got it. I've got the clip separate. But I don't want to play the clip.
No, you gotta do it with the whole.
I gotta do the whole outro thing.
The whole shebang.
The whole bashang.
That's right.
And if you missed the first part with Uncle Extra Medium in the bathtub, you got to go back and watch the replay.
Well, now you just spoil it. Now they're not going to want to.
No.
They don't know that you're in the bathtub at the end. Oh, now they do.
Oh, snort.
But if you watch closely, you might see something float up.
There you go.
You might find out that he did push the like button.
You might not see anything float up. I'm not making any promises. I'm just saying you don't know.
That's right. There's the hook.
The hook. The hook.
Yeah. The bubble bath may separate, and he has a special guest.
There's Wayne B. Wayne B came to our second meetup. Was that our second meetup?
I believe it was.
Yes. The first one was just you and me.
Yeah.
And then was you, me, and Wayne and Jim.
Yeah.
And the third one was you and me and
John
Childs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna have to have a fourth one. We missed last year, eh?
Yeah.
Because of COVID.
Delayed symptoms. Can you describe your symptoms?
Yeah.
Homer's bald and Marge has got big blue hair.
It was the post-COVID. Yeah, we couldn't. I don't know. I'm lost.
Oh my. Oh my.
Yeah.
Don, why did you go there?
I have to. I keep the chat. I keep interacting in the chat because you guys get distracted.
Yeah.
You're old. You get wandering. You just your minds are not there.
Gary short-term memory is gone.
And now I'm babysitting dogs, so I can't cut the grass. And
I gotta cut the grass tomorrow. It's gonna be long.
Well, I've been cutting the grass every day because my tractor broke down. Well, my tractor didn't break. The mower on the tractor broke down. So I have to do it with the walk, walk it.
Oh, the exercise.
Oh, yeah.
All right. But is it a pull start mower or is it like a real mower that
Well, it's not pull start, it's electric start. You push the button and it starts the gas.
Oh, okay. So, but it still has an engine on it.
Yes.
All right.
So I got to chase that around the yard. I do it an hour a day and I get it done in a week. And then I start again.
Start over again.
Yeah. Wow. So,
you know what you could do? Buy some sheep.
Oh, Jesus, don't start. I got 2 dogs that aren't mine.
Uh-huh.
Right? Because, we got to have a dog.
But sheep, they would take care of your yard for you.
Well,
the dogs are lazy ass shits that don't do nothing for
and
you.
I'm hearing that with sheep, and I'm hearing it with ducks. And, this place would be a zoo.
No, goats are going to eat everything.
I mean, already it's a pet cemetery. Like, these guys come along and you sign up to have your heart broken, right?
Yep.
I've got 5 dogs buried on this property and 4 cats.
I got 7 dogs buried on my property. The neighbors are going to be pissed when they find out.
Jeez. No, these were all our dogs. There was Chemo and Carrie and
Wait,
Bob-
did you say chemo?
yeah, Chemo and Carrie. Chemo and Carrie were brother and sister. They were
Please don't tell me chemo died of cancer.
no.
Okay.
It was Chemo with a K.
Okay.
Chemo Carrie, Bob Barker, Sammy, and Mac. Mac he's the guy that died in the parking lot at the vet. And now we've got these 2. Are you guys still there? I guess. Now maybe I have to bury 2 more. Don't hear any noise. They're not fighting. Maybe they're sleeping. Yeah, so
They called a truce.
yeah, my son said, "What are you going to do when you move?" I said,
take him with you.
"I'll be in a box when I get out of here."
Like,
Be right beside him.
Yeah. Just
don't tell the new owners. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah, nobody died in the house, so you don't have to say anything.
no, only Bob Barker. He died in the house. Everybody else died outside.
Gary, you moved the headstones, but you didn't move the bodies.
Boop. There we go. There's Tom.
Oh, good.
Hey,
Thank
guys,
God we don't have to talk anymore.
I only had one buried in my backyard in Queens. His name was Jimmy Hopper.
Good for you. Now we know.
And I don't have to mow the grass here because my grass is artificial. They paid us $5 a square foot to remove what they call useless grass.
Really?
Yeah.
So what'd you do? Put an AstroTurf or something? Or
Well, most of the property is stone.
yeah,
Small stone, decorative stone, and we got a little patch of AstroTurf in the back. So
that's good. Yeah.
yeah. But we have to have on the property. We have to have a minimum of 3 trees and 16 bushes of assorted varieties.
Really?
Yeah, it's a
Wow.
mandate with the HOA.
God. I would have no trouble with that because I've got we had a place where there was a tree nursery and they closed the tree nursery and they said come and get what you want, and I filled my wife's Suzuki Sidekick back at the time, put them all in the back seat, and they were little maples about this big around.
I was going to say that dragged its ass, that Suzuki, all the way home.
and now it's a forest back there.
Wow.
Hey, look who's here.
There he is, my partner in crime.
Oh,
Vegas
man.
connection.
Yeah.
Hey, Mudball, how are you, Don?
Doing good?
We were showing off your poker chip.
All right,
There
cool.
we go.
Yeah.
We appreciate the advertising.
Yes.
Definitely. And if you, which one is this now, Bob?
This is my new ward here.
Oh boy.
I was
Now
going to
what-
say, they were talking about having a zoo, and Bob is measuring right up to that there.
She got a haircut this morning.
I was going to say, that one looks nice and trimmed.
Yeah, she just got it.
Better
it done
trim,
there.
better trim than Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just flatten yours out there on the bottom, too.
Yeah, they would have matched.
Yeah.
They would have matched.
Grown
definitely.
it back. Here, I had to trim it before my.
He had
wife-
Audrey wouldn't let him go to Japan the way he was looking. He had to spruce up a bit.
a little bit.
Well, his beard wasn't long enough. It's long enough for Santa, but he's hoping to rent himself out next year as a garden gnome.
Yeah.
Does that? That's his off season.
Yes.
And then come March, he's the leprechaun of the Las Vegas Valley.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Leprechaun is a good one too.
He dyes that thing red.
Good. Well, thanks, Gary.
No, it's good to have you guys on, and you know I've been watching. I watched your show yesterday, and there was a lot of talk about your South Florida drone meetup, and not South Florida,
Vegas.
Vegas drone meetup.
Yeah, hot but no humidity.
Yeah. So
we kind of like the idea of being an extension of the South Florida drone meetup. I like that idea, but
we have the Western chapter.
A little different there, you know.
Yeah. So this is not the November 8th, 9th, and 10th.
Yes.
And it's at the what's the resort called again?
Green Valley Ranch Resort and Casino.
Yeah.
The full name of it. And you know, it's a beautiful place, and it does cost more than the Hampton Inn in Stuart, Florida. Okay, a little bit, not much, but it does cost more.
Well, what I was like,
go ahead.
You know, you've got a full resort with a bar and conference rooms. And
bars, a multitude of
many bars.
Yeah. So it's not really comparable. Oh, geez.
Movie theater.
It's not really comparable to what's going on in Florida because
it's a different animal entirely, but a same great community. You know, that's what we. That's what we get from South Florida Drone Meetup is that community, aspect of it, and that's what we're trying to bring out here to Vegas. I mean, it was Ray and Johnny who pestered the shit out of the two of us, to finally put something together, right? And we finally took them up on it, and you know, look, hats off to Ray and Johnny, and that whole group that puts that together. Maddie it's a lot of freaking work. It's a lot of work, you know, to secure the venues and to secure the sponsors, which, by the way, we have some significant sponsors for this. And, you know,
any hints?
We're gonna let you know very soon. It's I'm gonna go with Bob on that. Okay.
I don't want to let the cat out of the bag on this show.
Sponsored by the Bunny Ranch.
Well, that's a side.
So you know, the Chicken Ranch.
I believe Lon is going to be running the tour to the Chicken Ranch. By the way, they do. By the way, it's about an hour drive away. They do give free tours, and they sell T-shirts also.
And there's no such ranch. It's a bunch of mobile homes strapped together.
Yeah, but it's got some of its own virtues that far outweigh being on the ranch. Okay, so yes.
Well, it may not be a typical ranch, but they aren't raising crops.
They're raising.
They're raising something else.
Not crops, right? It's funny because we stay we go out like once a month with the RV, and we go out for 4 or 5 days. And one of the spots we go to is not far from there. I mean, it's like a 1 mile away. And it's funny because friends stopped by 2 weeks ago when we were out at this campground, because we use it to launch ourselves into the Eastern Sierras and all. But we were out there and they came out to visit, and can we go drive by the Chicken Ranch? Yeah, sure. Let's go. The funniest thing was this minivan pulled up, and I tell you, it looked like a church van because 4 big women got out. Okay. And were giggling the whole time and went into the, you know, they got a bar and all. And I guess they went into, you know, go on the free tour. What can I tell you? Hey,
looking for a part-time job.
That's well, you know, it takes all types, right, Jim? It takes all types, you know.
So they're not the sponsor that you're talking about.
No, we couldn't. Bob, I don't think we've approached them yet, have we?
You might, and just try and get like a coupon deal going.
Sherry's Ranch, you mean?
There's cherries there. There's
Sherry's
chicken.
Ranch. There's
Yeah, the guy.
You might be able to get a
Bunny
bidding
Ranch,
war.
the Chicken Ranch.
The
Just say,
guy
hey,
who ran the chicken ranch.
just say, hey, we got a bunch of guys that are drone pilots coming in. They're like, oh, these guys have
Pilots. Ooh.
like some disposable income, and they fly
Yeah.
drones, so they're not getting any.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is our prime audience.
Bob, what was the name of the guy who ran the chicken ranch? What was his name? I can't remember. But he ran.
He ran for
for-
office, and then
Yeah, he ran for
died.
like state senator. He died.
He died, and then he won.
he won.
He won after he was dead.
Nice.
Well, he had
Owner
a-
of the Chicken Ranch for Lincoln.
He had a reality show on
Yeah.
HBO, I think it was. Right? Yeah, the chicken
Yeah,
ranch.
Dennis
Oh, man.
Dennis Hoff, I think.
Yeah,
or-
Dennis Hoff. Dennis Hoff.
Yeah,
That's
something
right,
like
Dennis
that.
Hoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he won his state
Yeah.
senate seat.
Now,
Yeah.
now this place is mobile homes, right? So do
No,
they
well,
do they deliver?
no, it's double wide. What can I tell you?
Oh,
But it's actually in a different county because that's not
Oh.
legal. That's not legal in Clark County, where Las Vegas.
Nevada is the only state that it is not a state law. Prostitution is not a state law, and it's
Right.
only done by county. And there's 2 counties that have outlawed prostitution, and that's Clark County, where Las Vegas is, and Washoe County, where Reno is.
Right,
Those
it's
are
any
the only
county.
counties.
It's any county that has a population of 700,000 or more.
Yeah.
Can't allow it to occur within the county lines.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Very
you
good.
can, so Pahrump, which is a beautiful place to get to, like, believe me, it has a wonderful name to say, Pahrump. There couldn't be a better city than over the hump to Pahrump, and it is over a big hill, a big elevation there.
When we go through the mountain pass there, in fact, Bob, last time we went up to Level Canyon and that whole area, where right now it's 110 degrees Fahrenheit here right now, 43 degrees Celsius. And, but up at Level Canyon, it's about 80 degrees right now up there. But I see a lot of wild horses up there on a regular basis. We have wild horses and we have wild burro out here. In those areas up there, so it's pretty picturesque.
Hang on here. I have a group of local Las Vegas people at Level Canyon. If you would like to see a few, maybe 30 seconds of Level Canyon, I could share a video here.
Sure. Throw it up there, and I'll see if I can.
Let's see if I can make this thing work here. Hold on.
So have you guys figured out activities yet for your meetup?
Yeah, we have a nice lineup right now. In fact, if you go to, we'll post it up also, vegasdronemeetup.com. You can book the hotel at the group rate, and also we plan on a get together Friday night. And then we're going to have breakfast brunch on Saturday morning. There'll probably be some sunrise flyers. And then we have some panel discussions, vendors, giveaways. We already amassed about $5,000 in prizes to give away. And that's only going to go up. Plus, we're giving away everybody who registers gets a gift bag. There'll be a T-shirt. There'll be a bunch of tchotchkes and
The event shirt will be in there.
shirt.
Okay, you ready?
Ready.
Yeah, go for
Now,
it.
the guy in the red shirt has been an old friend of mine, and he's also been my roommate for the last 6-7 years.
Yeah, well, Bob charges him on a double occupancy rate, by the way.
And the other guy is a new drone flyer that I've been friends with for about 20 years, and we're out at Level Canyon. I don't have any sound here, okay? But
Well, that's probably a good thing. Bob.
yeah,
That's probably a good thing.
this is Sheila is the doll. She rides in his car when he's in the HOA
His
lane. the
HOV
high occupancy
partner. Yeah.
vehicle,
Yeah.
Their lane.
That's
This is
illegal,
Level
by the way.
Canyon. This is Level Canyon here. This is like the backside of Mount Charleston.
That's not
It
very well.
is a gorgeous dirt road that you can take about 30 miles of road like that.
And that's what we did recently.
Yeah.
And by the way, Mount Charleston is 11,988 feet tall.
Wow.
So when it's 110 here in Vegas, it's about 74 degrees up there. And
Nice.
that's a 30-minute,
35
35-minute drive from where we are.
Yeah, we did a November trip to Las Vegas 15 years ago, and we went to the Grand Canyon, and it snowed in November.
So
Yeah, well, we just had, in fact, like I said, I was in the area about 2 weeks ago, and there was still snow up on Mount Charleston.
Yeah.
Okay, and here it is, June.
So
Yeah.
you're telling people, anybody that shows up to your meetup, they can experience heat stroke and altitude sickness within half an hour.
Maybe. 45 minutes.
Dehydration. Okay.
No problem. Paramedics will take 22 minutes to get there.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
And if they wind up in the casino, they could have to deal with some other issues also, Don.
There you go. There you go. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to wrap it up. We're coming up on 7 o'clock, and we don't want people to miss Ray's show because Ray's up next.
That was quick.
Yep.
But we've got the special new intro with Uncle Extra Media.
All right.
Yeah,
Outro.
Outro. Did I say outro,
Outro.
or intro?
You said intro.
Okay.
You already did the intro. This is the outro.
Okay.
Hit the right button, Gary.
Intro.
Oh my
outro.
gosh.
Hang on. Let me hit this button here.
And
we'll do
Gary,
this
I
screen thing.
just posted the link if anyone's interested in registering for the Vegas Drone Meetup. It's in the chat.
Good.
So, okay. Well, I'm going to let everybody out. I want to thank everybody for participating here today,
Thanks, Gary.
and the
Thanks,
whole
we
the
appreciate
whole
it.
crew that's in the chat, and the hold on. Let me just. I got to check this thing here. And
What?
the 23 people who liked it. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I
yeah.
haven't even opened YouTube up yet.
Well, make sure you open YouTube. Go ahead and like it. And
I will.
We'll get to 24 or 25.
I
Anyway,
will.
thanks again, everybody.
Thanks.
And stay tuned. We're gonna play the new outro.
Okay. Good deal.
Let me get on the right screen to take everybody out.
Well, I'm done doing that thing I was doing, and yeah, it took about an hour. But thanks for tuning in to In Touch with Brant Aerials. We'll see you in 2 more weeks.